Well, what Brandt really needs to spend his time working on, and this is what we've been working on for probably about a year and a half, is stabilizing his lower body. When 2 or 3 years ago, he had a lot of hip rotation in his backswing, maybe 75 degrees, and caused his knees to give. So we've been working real hard and he feels like he's really not even turning at all. He feels like his body is just sliding into his right leg to prevent his hips from rotating. Oh, he's really building coil. He's not actually sliding at all, but for him it feels like he's sliding. And then that allows him to maintain his posture coming through the golf ball. And for the longest time, that's what he felt. I feel like I'm coming out of my posture, but that was just the effect. That wasn't the cause. The cause was the over-rotation of his hips and his lower body, causing him to have to get out of his posture to hit the golf ball. So
it's all very complicated, obviously.
It's all very complicated.
Very complicated, and just trying to find a way to hit the ball straighter, pretty much.
Yeah. But right now, I've never seen him swing at it better than he's swinging at it right now. Obviously, a lot of hard work to make it this way, too. I mean, he practices as hard as anybody that I've been fortunate enough to work with, and the results are showing, obviously.
Virgil, how long have you been working with Brandt?
Started working with Brandt in the middle of April of 2000, right before the SEC championship when he was a freshman.
Yeah. Look at you, good memory. I had no clue.
And it was love at first sight, right?
Well, it's interesting. The first time I saw him,
I don't know about that.
He came in. He's like, I just want to get my swing better, and let's get going. I said, okay, well, what do you got next? Well, I'm leaving for the SEC championships tomorrow. I'm like, well, I'm not going to mess with that. He goes, no, just go ahead and mess with it. So I changed everything, and he finished 6th. And he said, I feel great. I'm like, well, that's the sign. Anybody who can play in that big of an event for him, that was probably his major championship of the year, to go with an absolutely new swing feel and finish 6th at the SEC championship, that's a pretty good sign that you got great things to come. And it was just the first sign, in my opinion, that Brandt would be where he is today. I mean, he's gotten so much stronger in the last 3 years. Wouldn't you say the last 3 years you've really spent a lot of time in the gym?
I got on the juice about 2 months ago. It's really paid off. You can tell, with these massive biceps I got.
Don't get a body like that flex, you don't want to
Exactly.
Don't flex, you don't want to rip that shirt.
No, but I have worked a lot harder on fitness lately, and it's starting to pay off. I'm starting to get a little bit more flexible and being able to, like he said, hold my turn better, because I guess it's the basic misnomer with power is that you turn, you use your big muscles for power, and your legs are moving everywhere and your upper body's moving everywhere. You can't really time it up at the same time, so that's what we've been trying to do.
And I noticed 3 years ago in the Nationwide, his driving distance was 279.4, and this, as of right now, it's 290.3. So, there you go. You spend a couple of years getting stronger, and your technique gets better, and all of a sudden you find an extra 12. And that's on average. So that there's probably, when he really hits it good, it could be up to 20. And, Brandt's not the longest hitter, but he's certainly by no means short. But his game's the total package. There's no weak spots, and that's why he's got staying power. He's going to be out there for a long time. I feel very certain of it.